Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from the YouTube channel Redolessence. Thank you again so much for tuning back in. Today I'm joined by my good friend Carlos.
What's going on, everyone?
And we're going to be discussing our top 3 favorite picks from the house of Parfums de Marly for the holiday season. So stay tuned. Before I begin the video, I do want to mention that there will be an event on December 14th.
Yes.
And it's going to be at the Parfums de Marly boutique on Washington Street in the Meatpacking District of New York. All the information is going to be down below if you are interested in attending. And you made a really good point before that it is going to be kind of cold outside.
Our past events have been outside. They have a backyard, which is wonderful, but it's going to be cold. So this is the first event that we're doing there inside. So if past attendance is any indication, it's going to be very cozy up in there and crowded.
Exactly. So yeah, we're more than likely going to be inside. So definitely make sure to RSVP to secure your spot. This way we know that you'll get in. And I really look forward to seeing as many people as possible. I know in the past, whenever we've done these events, a lot of people show up, and I always love seeing familiar faces, but also some not so familiar faces. And
tell them about the luxury packaging that they'll get with...
Oh.
It's a gift-giving event, so
yeah.
They're giving some giveaway things, and they're giving a real bougie box with ribbons and
they always do
fancy.
it up really nice. And so they do have a travel set, and it includes travel pieces that look like this. So it's kind of like an extension of the cap. So the top
See, magnetic? No.
It's not magnetic, but it does, I mean, it's tight.
Fits into place, yeah.
And so it looks just like that. It's also super heavy, as is the cap. And I know you can get 3 10 ml refills for $155, and it does come with this travel spray. So I think that that's pretty cool.
There's only 3 from the collection that are available in the travel set.
That's true.
Layton, Delina, and
Pegasus. Yep. Yes, you're right. And so if you do like those, or if you have experience with those, I would recommend this as a more affordable option. So let's go ahead and get it started. The one that I would go ahead and pick as the number 3, just because I find it to be a little bit versatile. I sometimes wear it in the autumn, I sometimes wear it in the winter. That would be none other than Herod by Parfums de Marly. And the thing that I really like about this one is that it does have that creaminess. It's a little vanillic, it's a little tobacco-y, it has a little bit of like a honeyed vibe about it.
And it's super, super long lasting. Like it's almost nuclear, to be honest.
Yeah, I always get really good performance from this one. I think that it kind of like envelops you. It's very cozy, it's very warm. This is one that I've had a few people make comments, not explicit compliments, but they'll say, oh, I like what you're wearing today, but it's not anything over the top. But I always get very positive reception whenever I wear this, yeah.
And next up on our list is Carlisle. It was exclusive to Harrods for a while, but now it's available to all of us. And it's a great spicy fragrance that is just perfect for the cold months. It's very warming. It's so full and spicy. And number 2 from the Marly for the holiday giving time.
Definitely one of my favorites, and if you're a fan of vanilla, I would highly recommend that you check that one out. It has a little bit of a spicy component as well, but it's definitely vanilla through and through.
Yes.
And the third one that I would like to discuss is one that, of course, is a bit more on the daring side. And so if you're not a huge fan of daring fragrances, although I think this one could be pulled off pretty well, but it does have a non-exclusive counterpart. And this one is called Layton Exclusive. Now, this is only available in the smaller size, unfortunately.
75 ml?
75 ml. And it has a bit of like a smoky nuance. It has a bit of the sweetness from the original Layton. The original Layton, I always equated it as kind of like the niche version of Ultramall by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And I love some of the sweeter facets in that. It's definitely like a die-hard clubbing scent. This one has that coffee note in there. It's a bit smokier, and I like it. Oud as well. Yep. So it's a lot more rich.
So you get what you love about Layton with added oud and coffee, which really gives it an oriental feel and darkens the composition from where the Layton is kind of, you know, appealing, designer-ish. This gives it a more niche edge than its predecessor.
Yeah, you're totally right. I agree. And so these weren't in any particular order. If you ask me what my favorite is, I would definitely go with Carlisle, just because I'm a huge fan of that vanilla. But of course, Herod was one of my first purchases from the house of Parfums de Marly. And then this is one that I also like wearing, but I think it is limited to this time of the year.
There's plenty of others in the line that could have easily been here. We just wanted to wind it down to our personal 3, but there's a lot of selection within the Parfums de Marly lineup to choose from for all types of tastes. Even if you're not if you're wanting something for someone that doesn't like something too over the top or too oriental or too spicy or sweet, they have some fresh offerings as well. You may have said that before, but I'm just echoing.
Reinstate. Yeah. So that's very well said. I actually have family members that are into Parfums de Marly now. My sister-in-law wore it on her wedding day.
Yes,
and
there's
so,
a backstory in that one, right?
Yeah, there certainly is. And she's actually went out and bought another one, I think Meliora, but she bought a second Parfums de Marly.
Meliora.
Yeah, it's a good one. And so, these are fairly unisex, I think, although they have some that are marketed for men, marketed for women. But all in all, yes, they do have many options, whether you're looking for something to wear when the weather's a bit colder outside, weather's a bit hotter outside. But I think given this time of the year, especially if you want to give a gift to a loved one, family member, friend, what have you, I think this is a really good option. And if you want to get just the refill kit and not the container that it comes in, it's in like the $90 range. So it's even more affordable than that.
But this is a great piece to have. I love, I have them from other companies, and I love travel sprays.
By Killian has a really good one, and so... Yeah.
That's magnetic.
All right, but in any case, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate your viewership. We would also like to hear from you what Parfums de Marly fragrances happen to be your favorites. And also, if you can just tell me, generally speaking, what fragrances are you looking forward to wearing this holiday season? Leave a comment down below. Also, please, once again, don't forget, if you are in the area on December 14th, between the hours of 6 and 8, there will be that Parfums de Marly event at the Parfums de Marly boutique in the Meatpacking District. We would love to see you either for the first time or once again. So thanks again for watching. Any closing remarks?
Have a wonderful holiday season and a great new year.
You too, guys. Happy holidays. Carlos's information will be down below as well. All right, take care.